Lakem once said, "Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fools, a comedy for the rich, and a tragedy for the poor." Hardships to begin with had been the picture that my eyes can see in the name of life. I know everyone has experienced challenges. These obstacles were the spice of life, and it's up to us how we are going to face it. Throughout the span of time, these challenges will always bring us triumph, or either way, will destroy oneself. Since I was young, I had always dreamt to study in some prestigious university because I always wanted to build a very viable foundation of education which I could use for the future. But because we are five children in the family, three of whom are in private schools, one in a public school, a toddler, plus a lot of household bills to pay with, it seems impossible for me to enter university. I am David Nathaniel B. Pasoquen, 20 years old, from San Carlos City of Pangasinan, with an ambition of becoming an electrical engineer in the near future. I could say that I have made wrong choices, unaccountable mistakes, and had been in some shameful fox paths. However, these mistakes, these unwanted mistakes, had produced a man that is somehow stronger, bolder, more goal oriented, and is equipped enough to face life. Despite the transgressions that had taken place, I have realized that I do possess these traits when we got back up from the mud in the midst of our family being torn apart. I am a grade 11 student in the St. Charles Academy for almost 4 years and still in counting. Studying in SCA had not been that easy. I thought that I could guarantee earning high grades just by being a typical student, which was all wrong. Working harder, setting priorities, and knowing your strengths and weaknesses are some qualities that one must possess to earn great harvest, as I have done. SCA has equipped me with what I will need for college life. Aside from learning common subjects with the best strategies, I could proudly say that I have mastered most of my lessons, having been a consistent top-ranking student for 3 consecutive years. I am really good at operating computers, which I find enjoyable every time I get to help my siblings and friends in need. Should I say that I am a born mathematician? I just find mathematics as an inclusive tools that we should use for everyday life. And I am very much grateful for this gift. SCA has also enhanced my skills in computer science and mathematics, which I am really proficient at. That's why I'm looking forward to taking math and electronic related courses, hence electronic engineering. Furthermore, since SCA is a religious academy, and as a Christian, I have understood my part as a human, as a living spirit, and how significant I am as an individual in making this world a better place to live in, to inspire the helpless, to do God's will, and to be a steward of this world. It is still a year before I enter a new chapter of my life, college, but I am ready, looking forward to taking the course of an engineer. Thus, I decided that I will be taking a specialization in Bachelor of Science in Electronic Engineering. In line with this, I have chosen your university in earning this degree. I see myself part of your goals, and I believe that I see the same vision as your respectable university does. I do believe that I possess all the things that you seek for in an individual. I am already molded by trials and sufferings from my past experiences, and I still manage to stand firm and remember to keep my feet on the ground. I am zealous in my studies, which had made me one of the top ranking students among my class, and I am also compassionate in making myself serviceable to others. And most of all, I am a God-fearing man, which makes me qualified for this prestigious university. I believe your institution will be my starting point in attaining my long life goals, to find a decent job for myself, to build a dream house for my family, and to sustain the needs of my loved ones. I do not completely depend on people in my life. I am a versatile individual. I am contented of what I have. I am really careful and observant to the things around me. I hate seeing people being overpowered and being dominated. I desire to see justice and equality in our society. I am very desperate to see great changes when it comes to our surroundings. Our environment had been the number one problem in the millennium. As a concerned citizen, all I can do is to support the programs and projects of the government in protecting our environment. As a student, a concerned individual, and who is one in the million who cries out in saving our Mother Earth, I do hope together we can provide some help and find remedy for our environment's suffering, believing that when I fall apart, lose hope, and find no answers to live life, God the Father has always had a way of telling how worthy I am of this life that He had let me borrow, and finding myself worthy of living this life, saying, when you have found no reason to be happy, always remember that life itself is the reason to be happy. I've been through a lot, and I managed to come this far because I believe on the Bible verse that states, I can do all things through God who strengthens me, which gave me all the courage and strength to face all the problems I have in life.